Hey YouTube, this is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You're watching AmatureKiLLerHD, the ultimate Super Saiyan.
Hawkeye. Hey, what is up, guys? It is me, AmatureKiLLer, bringing you a video on Dragon Ball Idol, and as you guys requested, a SS tier list, and as we could see, it is updated. We have a total of 30 people that have been added. Now, I'm not too sure on the screen. I believe you guys can see it. I have two little blank spots, as you guys can see right here. There's two blank spots, so then my camera doesn't cover the tier S and whatnot. Now, when we do explain the tiers, tier D are the ones that really shouldn't be used, and the tier S is the one that should entirely be on the team and be just in general overpowered and help you proceed in story and PvP, and also in different challenges like Temple Trial, Dimensional Adventure, and Conquest, Cell games, everything that you can be into the game. So this will definitely help you out. So right off the bat, we're going to go into tier D. Now, as you can see, we have Babidi, we have Kibito, we have Batamo, Gowasu, Vegeta, and Zamasu. These fighters are known to be the ones that are truly not as effective on a team. Maybe if your luck was shit and you got them and you wanted to utilize them on a team, it would be more beneficial, but then to get them over to the good units, you would have to spend gems, and that would just be a waste overall, to be completely honest. So ever since Detonate was fixed, Babidi has been replaced with someone that is in the tier S rank, so you guys will definitely know who that is. Kibito, overall, because of shield and HP, he doesn't heal that much, and his shield is not that effective, because if everyone on the field has shield, he'll do his skill again. They have the shield because the shield doesn't stack. So to me, that is just a waste of an energy. Batamo, there's so much better, stronger units in the game. Gowasu was nerfed, and because of that nerf, he won't be as utilized. I mean, he could be in probably tier C because of that random effect to have the unit attack or have more energy. Before he was nerfed, he would be really suited well with hit, which gave the attacker more energy to do his skill faster. So then he got nerfed, and then that ruined his majestic power. Then you got Vegeta, which is not really known. What is he? He's a back row attacker defensive unit. It's a little strange, but he does. I don't think. I did want to set him up for team builder for anyone that would go into back row, but he's not the one to do it. There's so many better options out there. And Zamasu, he gives convergence to Goku Black. Whoop-de-doo. It's a defender's not going to do that much damage. So you know what? We're going to take that out of there. So this is tier D. If you guys do disagree, or you guys maybe think you want to like maybe make the tiers different, just comment your opinion down below. This is not a guaranteed tier list. This is what I thought would be better. I was on stream, and I literally believed that this would be the best tier list, and many people agreed as well. So this is not just from my opinion, but this is from probably 30 to 40 other people's opinion as well. So tier C. Now tier C is one of those units that you can put onto the team for now until you have to switch over to the other tiers. So we have Kaba, and we have Khalifa, Super Saiyan, Saiyaman Goku, Super Saiyan Saiyaman, Gohan, Master Roshi, and Frost. Now Frost would be a good unit to have in as one of those, like, you want to put in Frost and then take out for Golden Frieza. You could do that as well, you know, matched up well with Majin Vegeta, but there's other units that you can match up with Majin Vegeta to make it more effective, especially for bleed. Master Roshi hasn't really been too many testings done to see if this guy's good or not. I did use Saiyaman Gohan, so I guess I would call this Adult Gohan. I've used this, and with his God skill, he does give more, like 30% more damage to something. I can't remember entirely. I'm just going off the top of my head. But I did have him on the team, I think, alongside with Vegito, if I'm not mistaken. There was something, and it definitely helped out the damage output. Khalifa is a little impressive. She's pretty impressive, but I just don't see her very, like, and Kaba, I don't see them being utilized as much as their attack power. I just see, like, there's more better options out there. Now, tier B, these are the units that you could put in when you get. Just put them in. I feel like this will basically increase your skill level, your battle power, your skill in the game to just proceed and get more rewards. So right off the bat, we got Gohan. Alright, Team Gohan is known to be one of the best probably attack units, because when someone dies in the field, he gets more attack damage, which does more overall damage. He is AoE, which is also very good. High crit. Goku, hit guaranteed. I think does damage when has more HP, or to people with more HP. And then Vegeta reduces hit but does more damage when people are less, or he has less. I just can't remember. Like, I haven't used these units forever, but these three units are amazing to have. For a single target unit that attacks the front row, Tagoma is an amazing unit to have if you want to partner him up with another single target front row attacker. Now, there is no real single attack row, well, front row attacker, unless you use Master Roshi. Well, Kaba, the thing is, Kaba and that, no, probably your best bet if you want to match them up, probably Master Roshi, to get more damage out of that. But if you want to look for maybe tier S, I would probably match them up with Bardock, because Bardock is probably, in my opinion, the enhanced version of Gohan, Teen Gohan to be exact. Sorbet, I have him at tier B because he is a support unit. You can have him as offensive or defensive. When I used to run a bleed team, I used to have Sorbet as my tank. He would be my third row tanker. I had Kami and Iron Wall on him, and I would just mostly use him for that 50% chance to get convergence, to have Majin Vegeta attack, to get that extra combo. And I also had Super Saiyan 3 Goku, SSS, to also have Majin Vegeta get also another convergence, 100% convergence, to get even more bleed on him. So Sorbet, he's at tier B because he could definitely be matched up well with Majin Vegeta. Now, Dabura, in my opinion, is one of those tanks that is really undervalued, but he does have the highest damage reduction rate base, probably higher than most SSS. He's probably, if you look at the list, he is probably top, and then below that could be Champa or something. I'm not too sure what it is, but he is the best damage reduction rate right off the bat. Goku Black, he's a really good third spot unit to have. I've seen many new people put him in front as a main tank. He is not a main tank at all. He is most best utilized as a third row tanker, which means not a third row, a third spot tanker. You have him as third. You protect your attackers that are in fourth and fifth, or your support that's fourth and fifth, and then you go from there. Now, tier A, okay? Tier A. We got Pikkon. I think this dude is an absolute beast. If Android 18 wasn't released, I would definitely have Pikkon in the mix, because I did have a back row team and I had Miracle Trunks and Pikkon, and these guys were just absolutely dominating the field. But it's always better to have a single target to do multiple damages, in a sense of like multiple hits, because if you have just one hit and it gets avoided, you dodged a big hit. You know, that's why Android 18 does what, like a 3-hit spin or something. She does some sort of spin which hits multiple times, which is best, because let's just say it gets dodged twice, at least you get that one hit instead of just completely being annihilated. Tien and Piccolo, these guys are new units, and I can see them being a replacement to the third spot tanker, which means Having Tien in, just as people on the field get unyielding. So that is Jocko, Miracle Trunks, and then there's other people. I think himself as well. He's considered justice, so they will get unyielding. So meaning, when your health depletes all the way down, you have 1 HP, and then the next turn you die. Or if you heal up and then shield, depending on who you have, then you could probably live another attack and whatnot. But that's why Tien would be a good third spot tank, and also Piccolo. He's just an absolute beast. I don't see him being a main tank. And then for tier A, these guys are just necessary on the team. The only reason why I didn't have them at tier S is because of their nerf. That's why I have them at tier A. Kid Buu used to be amazing until he got nerfed, and chocolate effect only happened once a turn. Before, it just used to happen an infinite amount of times in one turn. It could even happen 5. You could see 5 chocolates just dancing in the middle of the field. Cell, also nerfed. He would just heal every dodge, so he would go from, like, let's say 50% health, dodge all the way up to 100% health, not even a problem. So he got nerfs. So that's why I just dropped this down to A. But you could see that I have him on, like, a list. I would probably put Tien here. So basically Pycon, Piccolo, Tien, Kid Buu, and Cell. I just think that Cell is a better main tank to have on the team than Kid Buu, but you could have both if you really wanted to. Maybe have Kid Buu in front with high block, and then Cell third with high dodge, just so any back row attackers have a harder time killing Cell. Or you could do Cell, main, and Tien third spot, whatever you want, because he also does have a high block rate as well. Now, we are on the tier list that is S. These are the guys that you want to have on the team that will 100% be beneficial, and you can basically build a team around them. So, right off the bat, we got Gotenks. Best support in the game for SS. He depletes energy every hit. He has the ability to do the Ghost, I think, what is it called? Kamikaze Ghost attack. He does that, which is able to silence people. Not silence. It's able to cause terror, which means that they have a chance to not move. And just overall gives, I believe, an attack halo. It gives him attack halo, which means that if he's on the field present, the people around him, the teammates, do more damage. Majin Vegeta, he is the prince, or the king, I should say, of SS bleed damage. Having him on the team, you could definitely put in Sorbet to have that convergence, as I said. You can also have Frost on the team to just keep stacking up that bleed damage. Or if you really wanted to, you could then have a team based around just the units that I'm going to mention. So you could have Cell, Jocko, Sorbet, Frost, and Majin Vegeta. You can have an attack offensive Sorbet. So Cell, Jocko, maybe Piccolo, Sorbet, and Majin Vegeta. So you have attack Sorbet and attack Majin Vegeta, because Sorbet also does do bleed as well. So it'd just be like OP, and you could do that. Now, Android 18, you guys saw the video that I did on her. She is an absolute beast. I'm going to be doing a comparison between Android 18 and Bardock, so you guys get the full comparison on who is better. She's just overall beast for a back row attacker. She's probably one of the better units to have on the team. Miracle Trunks, the king of back row attacks. He just 100% combo. He has, I believe it's a 4-hit attack, right? I think it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 slash. Yeah, it's 4 because his ultimate has 5. So this is a 4-hit attack. Very high damage, very high crit damage. It's amazing. Bardock, if another Super Saiyan is on the field, it becomes priority back row. If there isn't anyone on the field that is Super Saiyan, then he gets to be a front row attacker, which is just absolute beast. His stats are very similar to Gohan's, but I think he's just more deadly. I just think that's my opinion, because if you have him and Miracle Trunks on the same team, first of all, you're going to have an amazing team. It's going to stand out. New units. Beautiful. Jocko, best overall healer. Can heal the whole team. and also when he heals to have him faster, because then more skill damage to the people also does more damage towards evil people. Now when it comes to Bulma, she heals I believe 3 people of the lowest HP on the field, and then I believe if I'm not mistaken, when she dies she heals the lowest level, the lowest HP Super Saiyan. I'm not too sure. I haven't really tested Bulma out yet, or even like, I mean, I looked at her stats or even her abilities like once or twice, but not enough to like stick to my head. But this is the SS tier list, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you would put someone else in the tier S list and why, or if you would put someone lower. Let me know what you guys think. I'm hoping you guys will enjoy this tier list, and make sure to check out Twitch, guys, because we do have an SS giveaway coming out. Well, it's an SSS giveaway, not an SS.
Impressive.